The door. In a small, weather-worn village nestled between two mountains, there was a door that led nowhere. It stood alone in the center of the town square, a heavy wooden frame painted a deep red. Its hinges were rusted, and the handle was cold to the touch. No one knew where it had come from. The door had been there for as long as anyone could remember, but no one dared to open it. The villagers whispered tales of what lay on the other side. Some said it was a portal to another world. Others claimed it was a doorway to the past. The oldest woman in the village, with eyes clouded like stormy skies, swore it led to your greatest desire, but only if you were brave enough to step through. One day, a stranger arrived in the village. He was young, curious, and unafraid of the tales. He asked the villagers about the door, but they only shook their heads, warning him to leave it alone. Yet, the door seemed to call to him, its red paint glinting in the sunlight as if alive. That night, under a silver moon, the stranger approached the door. The village was silent, save for the soft rustling of leaves in the breeze. He hesitated for only a moment before gripping the cold handle and pulling it open. Behind the door was darkness deep, endless, and silent. He stepped through. The villagers awoke the next morning to find the door standing as it always had, but the stranger was gone. No one spoke of him, just as no one spoke of the others who had dared to open the door before. Years later, a young girl wandered into the square and touched the door's frame. She noticed something no one else had: the faint outline of a name carved into the wood. It was the stranger's name, etched as if by his own hand. Below it were countless others, fading into the wood grain, as if the door itself remembered those who had crossed its threshold. But the door never gave them back.